football to dominate physically and be winning the football game. That is a trifecta.
They deck him in the backfield.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The coach is going to go for it. They're going to try to catch the defense off guard as they line up in the Wildcat.
The Ravens had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Jones is a receiver in the slot.
Flacco flings it way down the field.
Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
The Ravens were putting together quite a drive, but they don't finish it off, and they'll turn it over on down.
Yeah, it's disheartening. Anytime you do this, you have a good offensive series, then you don't convert in a most crucial situation. Depressing, go to the sideline and try to correct it.
And he hauls it in.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
Offense lines up here.
First and goal.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, it's first and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy. Touchdown pass.
The Ravens await the kick as the game has been tied here late in the second quarter. Scores 13-13.
It'll be a touchback. The Ravens are getting set for their next possession. Trying to trick them here with the Wildcat formation. First down at the 20. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up. They're in the hurry-up mode.
Let's go.
Off the left side. And Wolf in on the tackle. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
Get ready.
Third and 11.
That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. The Broncos are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
The Ravens set up now with a Wildcat formation.
Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
Well, maybe you went for it on fourth down that time, deep in your own territory, because you have no confidence in your defense. So you try to give your team the best chance to win.
Really good field position here to start this drive.
Balls lined up as the single back.
Manning's on the move.
And it's Webb there to meet him.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Manning's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap.
And he takes off. Coughed up the football.
This one's going back the
a halt.
Manning's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Ravens getting ready now to start their drive. Looks like they're going to run the Wildcat.
First down at the 15.
Breaks free, has some space to work with. As good as it gets. Touchdown.
Anytime you see a running back get in the secondary, from there he can make it happen. But to get in the secondary, you got to have good blocking up front. Nice job by the offensive line.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Broncos team official. Peyton Manning's injury won't hold him up enough to keep him out of this game. He's ready to head in as soon as possible. Back to you.
Ravens getting set to kick it away.
Bolden's going to start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Broncos bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Second down now.
Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Manning's going to take off with it. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. Manning's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Osweiler able to fake it to the line and still has it.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. The Broncos with no timeouts left. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Broncos team official. Peyton Manning's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Balls in the backfield. Single back set.
Scrambling out of the pocket.
Airing it out. And it's incomplete. There's a call. Don't see all that often. An illegal forward pass.
Yeah, that's right. The quarterback that time was past the line of scrimmage. He lost his judgment where he was at on the football field. I can understand why. Trying to avoid so many hits. Didn't realize he crossed the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Breaks the long run for the touchdown.
What a good job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He decides to pull a down and run. When you recognize it's man-to-man defense, nobody's looking at the quarterback. Do not be afraid of taking off. He did that time and gets the touchdown.
The Ravens line up now for the point after. They failed to convert on the two-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back.
The receiving team has the recovery. It's first down as they head to the line. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Looking long. Nice catch. Touchdown and drawing close.
Boy, the defense is going to be upset after this long touchdown throw by the quarterback and receiver. They made a mistake out of position, and the offense took advantage of it, and they get the long throw for a touchdown out of it.
How much does this sting? They get the touchdown, but Phil, they fail to get the 2.
Jim, I think it takes a lot away from the football team. It was a terrible decision. Now we'll find out if that 1 point comes back to haunt.
The Broncos for the point after. Oh, look out, it's a fake. Makes the catch. They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Ravens return team is ready. First down, offense readying for the snap. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Flacco flings it way down the field. Very nearly intercepted. That does it for the first half. Broncos trail in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back now at the first half. The Ravens are getting it done on the ground. The Broncos, on the other hand, are getting it done through the air on offense. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Third down, inches to go. Same drive, the quick pass, it's complete, and after the short pass, he'll score. That puts them up by a touchdown. Midway through the first, the deep ball is on target here, and he'll go in for the touchdown. The Broncos behind now by just 1. Third down from inside the 20. He'll cut it off the left side this time, and he'll go for a score. That takes the lead up to 7. Broncos with the ball midway through the second. Thomas has got the reception, and he's going to go 11 yards for the score. Broncos tied up at 13. Now to late in the second. The ball's going to come out on the run, and he'll end up at their own 15-yard line before being tackled. Now following the fumble, this run will go off the left side, and he ends up rushing in for his second touchdown. Ravens up by a touchdown. Still a little time left on the clock. Flacco's going to take off here, and he'll take this 13 yards for the score. Lead now goes to 13. Still late stages of the second. Completion will be made here to a wide open man. And this goes 36 yards for the score, cutting the deficit to 7. And with that, we'll wrap up our halftime report and head back out now to M&T Bank Stadium for the start of the second half.
Welcome back to M&T Bank Stadium. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, and Danielle Bellini for the start of the third quarter.
Ball's loose. Good piece of tackle.